Hello, everyone. From my last video, I created space for all of my books you see behind me, and I entered each book into my inventory Google Sheets. I'm putting myself on a book buying ban since I know I have not read most of my collection. I've collected these books for the last 5 years by me browsing through used bookstores and getting deals on ebooks. Because my books are generally under $4, it was very easy to gather this many books. For anybody curious, here are the places that I frequent to get really affordable books. Thrift books. Personally, I only made a few orders a few years back. They have a huge catalog of used books, so you'll most likely find your book there. As far as condition, it's a hit or miss. I like getting books in store, but this is still a good option for used books. Half price books. They are few and far in between where I live, but when I get a chance, I love browsing their collection. I like to get the newer books here since half price is still a really good deal. Book Off. This is my absolute favorite place to get used books. I always beeline to their dollar book section, and every time I go, the selection there is different, so I assume they cycle the books pretty often. The majority of my books come from Book Off. I love that there are many locations where I live, so if you have one in your area, please make sure to check it out. Little libraries. I learned about these during COVID, and during those times, my boyfriend and I walked the neighborhoods very often. When I found out that these existed, I made walking routes to check out all the little libraries in the area. It was really fun, and it's super nice to grab a free book. I noticed some local coffee shops have something similar. So when I read more in my own library, I plan to donate my books when I get a chance. BookBub app. This is a recent find. I've been using this app since last year, and I was able to find great deals for ebooks. I have a Kindle myself, so this exposed me to discounted ebooks on Amazon. So here are all the books I bought from BookBub, and I actually bought these books for $2. Some of them are more, but all of these are definitely under $5. So that's about 4 books a month, and I think that's doable. I've actually never read that much books in a year. I think the most I've read was probably 38 books. But if I ended up not reading 50 books by the end of the year, I think I'll be totally okay with that. As long as I've read some amazing books, then I'm satisfied with that. I like to put a number to it so that maybe it'll somehow motivate me to read wonderful books, but that's the pending goal I have. So I mostly read novels. I particularly like to read realistic fiction that's thought provoking. One of my favorite genres is actually literary fiction. Those kinds of books leave a lasting impression on me, so they are naturally memorable for me. I still think about books like The Vanishing Half, Clara and the Sun, Lolita, The Grapes of Wrath, like those kind of books. So, to widen my horizons, I want to venture off to different genres like nonfiction, self help, horror, romance, translated books. Now, this is something new to me. I generally read books without marking up or recording my thoughts or feelings. So, this time around, I like to make log entries when I have brewing thoughts in my mind or things that I want to remember. I've already started with the first book of the year, which I'm reading Crying in H Mart, and for now I've typed my thoughts in my notepad on my laptop. Not sure if I'll copy and paste them into something visually appealing, but let me know in the comments how you guys go about journaling your reading. So those are my 3 goals for the year. I hope to check bases halfway through the year and see how much progress I made. Let me know what your reading goals you have in the comments, and thank you for listening.